Hi everyone. So today we are going to create some AWS EC2 instance, and in there I am going to create a Hadoop cluster which is Cloudera CDP. So to create a AWS instance you need to go to the website aws.amazon.com, and here you need to sign in. So I am signing as my IAM user. Just click on sign in, and you need to select for EC2, or you can search here EC2. So you'll get the result and you can click there. So you can see, click on instances, there is nothing running. So first I will try to launch one instance which will be master. I'll name it master, and then you need to select the image. So by default Red Hat have like Linux 9, which is not supported for Cloudera CDP. I tried this, that's why I have the result. I'll save this for the future references. So I tried creating with this, but then I realized it is not supported with Red Hat Linux 9. So that's why I'm going to store it somewhere so that I will remember this. So either I need to go with 8 or later. So Linux 7 6. So this is the supported. So you can see this. So till 8 it is supported. So I'll go with this. So okay. So what I need to do, I need to find this. I can just simply search this. I want to make a strong EC2 instance for my master, because in my past experience whenever I created cluster, I always faced issue with the RAM and with the hard disk and all, because too much logs are getting generated and it's getting filled. So that's why. So I am going to use this one for now. You can see there is Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8. So I am going to select this one for this. You can see the product detail, you can see the pricing. So EC2 micro instance is like free up to 750 hours. Then you have multiple options, so you can choose based on the requirement. All the details are there, product details, everything is there. Just continue. So here you need to select. So pricing was there already. So it's Red Hat 8 master. Then I am going to select. So I need a bit stronger machine, so I'll go with 32 GB, this one, because I need to make this for the long time. I'm going to create a development environment, so I need it for the long running. That's why I'm getting more RAM and hard disk. I already have a key. And network, I'll use the existing. I already have a network group, which is this one. Or I can create a new group as well. So both options are there. So I'm going to use the existing which I was using earlier, and the storage I'll make it this one. I'll make 500 GB because I always need more hard disk. So first I will create this instance and I will check the compatibility, then only I'll create the other instance. Just launch this instance. Okay, so you can click from here. You can see now it's running. If you want to connect, just select and click on connect. It will guide you all the options. I already done everything. I just need to do SSH. So I already run this command, so I just need to copy this from my terminal and just paste it. So it's there. I can check the Red Hat version using this command, Red Hat release. So you can see it's 8.6. Now we have one thing in Cloudera documentation. You need to disable this SC Linux. For that I already have a command. You can use this command. So first let's see what's there. You need to disable it. So you need to do so it's enforcing. So this command will replace this enforcing to disable. So I need to be root. So after this you need to reboot our machine. Once it's back, so meanwhile you need to download this one. You need to have this link with you. So what you can do, I already copied this, but I can show you how you can reach here. So you just need to search for CDP private cloud download. You see this. So here you need to sign in and click on this try now. I was already signed in, that's why you can see here. So you need to create your account if needed, and then you can follow the documentation. Let me see if my yes, so now it's there. So I can check SC Linux using get enforce. So it's disabled now. Now let's just run this command quickly to check if everything is working fine. So this will download. Okay, so I need to install wget. So Cloudera by default provided the steps, the 3 steps you need to do to install Cloudera manager. So because wget was not there, it's installing. So now we can download the installer. Sorry, this we already run. You need to run this now. Okay, so now it's downloaded the installer. You can check using ls-l, but you see it's have only read write permission, so it need to be provided the execute permission. That's why it's given this. So this command will enable the execute permission. You see now you got like read write x, and then you can start Cloudera installation using this command. So now you see I am not getting that warning. So you can see Cloudera. So in the previous distribution it was given like your distribution is not supported, this installer. So that's why I came to this. Now I am not getting that notice. So now I can press enter and continue because I am having Red Hat 8, Linux 8. So you need to just agree on this. So click Y. Just need to agree all these terms and condition. Click on Y. So until it went to 322 lines, you need to keep doing this. It reached 294. Now 315. Now it's done. Need to accept this license. So it will install JDK and everything. So meanwhile this is installing, I can just quickly spin up 3 more machines as a worker. So I'll just go to instances. This was like my previous one. So all this I just terminated last time because this was not supported. So I will just I already terminated that. Anyway, I am going to create. It might take some time to remove all this thing. So by default So launch, I will add 3 more servers. I'll put worker. Similarly, I will select Red Hat. I'll just look for this again. So I'll select this, continue. This I will choose 16 GB so that my development cluster runs smoothly, and I'll select the same key pair I have. I'll select the existing group, which is mine, this launch 2, and here I will give 200 GB so that I can do enough, we can test enough speed and everything in the development. So I can just quickly launch this. So until this takes some time, go and connect to all. Just so now you can see I have all 4 machines running. Let's go one by one. This you can click, if you click on connect, just copy this. Now I'll be able to connect, but I need to perform the same operation here also. So I need to disable SC Linux. I'll do this and I'll reboot. So one machine is ready. I'm done for this one. (138) to EU. First 208. Sudo so. Then I need to run the same command and reboot. Now remaining is this one. I think this we did. (138-2) 208 TU 138 to UE. Yes, this one. Now just check one by one. Okay, disabled. Disabled. This is still rebooting. Okay, so my Cloudera is installed, and by default user and password is admin, so I can use this link to go to the Cloudera. So we need to open the firewall first. That we will do. Before that, let me check the third machine is up. Now it's up. So now we can go to EC2 instances. So from master we need to go to so here you see this inbound rule we need to set. So we need to go inside security group, click on edit inbound rules, and I will add rule. So this will allow between 0 to this. This is the security group. No, this should be from this, so that from anywhere you can use this. So I need to use the public IP to use the Cloudera manager. So my public IP is this one. So I need to click with 7180, and you will see that default user and password will be admin. I am going to change the password after this. So I will use trial edition of Cloudera for 60 days, Later on I'll update the license. Continue. So in future I will try to make this Kerberos enable and SSL enabled, all this thing. For this time today only we are going to do the basic installation. So cluster name I'll just put as it is. Now I need to put the host name for each of the server. So what I can do, I need to, now I can exit from here. Anyway, it got stuck. So this one already have the host name, like, so this is the host name. Similar way for each machine I have the host name. So you can get it from here also. So for the master I got, let me name the changes here. I can put worker 1, 2, 3. So worker 1, this is the IP. Similarly, worker 2, this one, and worker 3, this one. I'll just make a note of this. You can see I am able to get the IP address and host name. Just continue. I'll take from Cloudera repository, internet is there. I'll use parcel. I'm going to install OpenDedicate everyone to all the cluster. Going to use another user, so user is, and accept the private key, and user will be, you know already user, it's a EC2 user. So this is the default user of AWS EC2 instances, and this is, I'll choose the key which I was using, this one. Let's continue. So agent installation is completed. Now it will download the parcel and it will distribute. So this again will take some time, downloading and distribution. So it will download, distribute, unpack and activate. So all together it's takes some time. So after downloading, it's distributing now. So once it's distributed, then it will unpack and activate. So some of them distributed and some of them is now unpacking. So it's going to take a bit more time. So once distribution is done, then it will be unpacking. Then we will move on to our last step. So let's wait for it. It's distributed completely and it's unpacking now. So two of them is unpacked. After that it will be activated. Then we'll be good to go. It's activating. It'll take a bit more time. So it's activated now. So it will install the parcel now. You need to check you need to inspect network performance because it's cloud AWS, so for sure it will be faster. You can also inspect host and then you can see the result after that. So this is fine. It's a bit it, it was expecting 10 seconds, but it's on 13.47. So it's fine for me. It doesn't make much issues. So you can just say I understand the risk and I can manage. So now based on your requirement you can select. If you want for data engineering, it will come up with HDFS, Yarn, Q Manager, Ranger, Atlas, Hive. I don't need this much. For data marts it will come with HDFS, Ranger, Atlas, everything. For operational database for sure it's HDFS and HBase. So you can use custom to specify more. So I need HDFS. For now I need very basic, so I'll go with HDFS, Yarn and Zookeeper. That's it. Later on I'll add more services if needed. So now for HDFS, name node is my master one. So for to making more clear, I can just go to host, all host, and I can see all the details. So you can see all the details are there. So I will just confirm my master IP. One 172.31.380. This one is the master one IP 70. So I will select all the master configuration with this IP. So this is by default. Secondary I can choose to some of the other, this one, and balancer also I can choose to, or balancer let it be there, it's doesn't matter. Data node I'll choose all host. Cloudera management, host monitor. So this one let it be default. yarn again. This will be the node manager, same as data node. Job history server, both let it be in the same. This I'll select 3 out of them, so I'll select last 3. Continue. So here I am just using embedded one, so you can just see the user and password. I'll take the screenshot. Later on I will change this. So this is just for training purpose, and I'm going to change everything in real time scenario. So connection is successful. Now I can click on continue. Continue. So this will be by default. We don't have to change anything, and in few minutes the cluster will be ready. You can monitor all the steps from here. I added less services because sometime you might get some of the error which will be difficult if you select all the services. So it's recommended to go with the basic first, and then after that you can keep adding more services. So that will be the best practice. So it started the configuration internally. Now it's installing yarn framework. So now everything is installed. Continue. So it's configured. Finish. So here you go. Your cluster is ready now, Cloudera Manager. So now if you want to add more services, click here, add services, and you have all the component here. So whichever you want, is high view, ranger, atlas, as per your need. Kudu, Kafka, everything you can set it up here. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe my channel.